Animal Crossing. It's one of our all-time favorite series here at Level Down Games, and we are eagerly counting down the days until Nintendo officially unveils the next entry for the Switch. But thinking that over, it got the wheels turning in our heads. Which animals will actually be featured in the next game? Which animals are actually considered the most popular villagers in the franchise to date? So we started digging around across various fan websites, and we've compiled a list based off of numerous polls and unofficial rankings. With that being said, I'm Brian from Level Down Games, and here's the top 10 most popular Animal Crossing villagers. Goldie is a normal dog villager that has appeared in every single Animal Crossing game to date. Her name is most likely an allusion to the type of breed she is, a golden retriever mixed with a Labrador retriever. One of the reasons she resonated with gamers is because her catchphrase was as simple as being a dog, woof. Her caramel-colored appearance was always extremely welcoming, and she frequently acts kind towards the user-controlled characters. I'm sure we have not seen the last of Goldie in the Animal Crossing universe. Anka is a snooty cat villager that first debuted in the original Animal Crossing on the GameCube as a special islander, but she has not been in every single release as she was completely missing from Wild World and is not currently available in Pocket Camp. Her name is based on the Ankh, which is the Egyptian hieroglyphic character that means life. Her initial catchphrase is "me meow," and her appearance resembles that of an Egyptian pharaoh. Anka is definitely one of the most unique looking villagers to be found within Animal Crossing. Interestingly, in the original GameCube game, the only item in her house was the Master Sword from the Legend of Zelda franchise. Pretty sweet item to own if it's the only one you got. Kid Cat is a jock cat villager that first debuted in Animal Crossing Wild World and has been in every game released since then. His initial catchphrase is "psst," you know, the sound you'd make when trying to get someone's attention. But there are a number of theories on the origin of his name, with one being a reference to Kid Flash from DC Comics, and another being based on the popular chocolate bars, Kit Kats. Being a jock villager, he is very much interested in sports and bodybuilding, and will talk about them for hours on end. Whitney is a snooty wolf villager that originally debuted in Animal Crossing Wild World, but is not available in every game released since then, as she is currently missing from Pocket Camp. She is an Arctic white wolf with blue eyes and magenta-colored makeup, definitely one of the better-looking designs for the villagers in the series. Her initial catchphrase is "snappy." Interesting to note, in the anime based off of Animal Crossing, Whitney is very sophisticated, posh, and kind, which is very unlike her typical snooty personality found in the Animal Crossing games. Bo is a lazy deer villager that is a more recent addition to the Animal Crossing universe, having debuted in New Leaf and then seen in Happy Home Designer and Pocket Camp. Personally, Bo instantly became one of my favorite villagers in the entire franchise based off of his lazy personality and carefree attitude. He also has an amazing initial catchphrase in Salt Lake. Because he has a lazy personality, he's extremely friendly and easy to get along with, and he has a love for food and relaxing. I mean, come on, who doesn't? Apollo is a cranky eagle villager that first debuted in the original Animal Crossing on the Nintendo GameCube. He has been in every single title released since then, and I actually still have him in my original town on the memory card that came with my copy of Animal Crossing back in 2002 for the North American release. His initial catchphrase is the simple "pa," and because he is a bald eagle, it's neat that his birthday is July 4th, which just happens to be Independence Day in the United States. His name may be a reference to Apollo 11, the first spacecraft launched by the United States to land a man on the moon, or it may be a reference to the Greek god Apollo, who was also described as rather snobbish, hostile, and cranky, much like this version of Apollo. Meringue is a normal rhinoceros villager that is also a recent addition to the universe, having only appeared in 2 games so far, but has amassed quite the fan following since. She first appeared in New Leaf, and was also featured in Happy Home Designer. Her name is Spanish for meringue, a type of dessert made with egg whites and sugar. She is heavily influenced by sweets, as her catchphrase is shortcake, and she honestly looks like it's strawberry shortcake. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of Meringue in the Nintendo Switch version of Animal Crossing. Stitches is a lazy cub villager that first debuted in Animal Crossing Wild World, and was then also in City Folk, New Leaf, and Happy Home Designer. He has an extremely unique design to his character, as he is based off of a young child's worn-out stuffed animal, which is where his name came from. His appearance has many patches of fabric that make up his body, and because of this, the decor inside his house is all the pieces of the kitty furniture. He also has an awesome initial catchphrase, which is stuffin'. You know, the stuff he's made of. Stuffin'. Rosie is a peppy cat villager that first debuted in the original Animal Crossing on the Nintendo GameCube, and just like Apollo before, has been in every single title released since then. She is a wildly popular symbol for the entire Animal Crossing franchise, as she appears on many of the game's box arts and has a lot of merchandise based off of her. Her initial catchphrase is the word silly, and because she has a peppy attitude, she'll always be friendly, excitable, and eager to see the user-controlled character and other villagers. She exists outside of the Animal Crossing games too, as she is a sticker in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and can be seen in the Animal Crossing track in Mario Kart 8. And finally at number 1, Marshall is a smug squirrel villager that first debuted recently in Animal Crossing New Leaf, but can also be found in Happy Home Designer and Pocket Camp. He quickly skyrocketed to the top of people's personal favorite lists of Animal Crossing villagers, which is why he sits here in our number 1 spot as the most popular Animal Crossing villager to currently exist. His name could possibly be a reference to his marshmallow-like appearance, and his initial catchphrase, sulky, may be a reference to the constant frown he always has for an expression. Because of his smug personality, he will be very polite, kind, and gentlemanlike, and he will get along with most everyone. Maybe that's why so many people took a liking to Marshall. And that's our list for the top 10 most popular Animal Crossing villagers. Did we completely forget about someone else that deserves to be on this list? Let us know down in the comments section below. If you're interested in supporting us here at Level Down Games so we can continue to do what we love and bring quality content to you on a daily basis, remember that we have affiliate links in the descriptions for all of our podcasts on iTunes and Google Play, as well as the description box on all of our YouTube videos. We've got Amazon, Technisport Gaming Chairs, Origin PC, and Razer. Supporting us through any or all of those affiliate links means the absolute world to us. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Once you're done with that, and if you want to stay up to date on all things Level Down Games, you can follow us over on Twitter at OriginalLDG. Follow me on Twitter at Brian_LDG, and over at Instagram at Brian.LDG. We can be found on Facebook for general posts and information, and finally over at Twitch.tv/LevelDownGames for all of our live streams. Feel free to say hello when you drop on by. Doing all these things will ensure that you never miss an episode of Max Level, our video game podcast every Monday. Game Oracles, a video game trailer show every Tuesday. BG Mania, a video game music podcast every Wednesday. The Gorgeous Lads of Wrestling, a podcast dedicated to professional wrestling every Thursday. The Top 10 series every Friday. And Revisiting the Classics, our weekly trip back to the past to play some retro games every Saturday. Plus, you'll have access to all of our video reviews, unboxings, let's plays, reaction videos, and so much more. Of course, all this is also found on our main home on the internet, and hopefully yours as well, leveldowngames.com. Until next time, keep on gaming.